Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of JR and the Crew with Jimmy G.
What up?
Janet.
Janet.
JRod, the lovely Janet. And this episode, we decided to talk about something that everybody should be familiar with, and that's hashtags. Hashtags that are affiliated with the social media platforms, because how do we know? We know that everybody uses hashtags, right?
That's right.
Not me, because I didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know.
We're about to school you today.
Yeah, I had to literally go on Google and see what hashtag does. I had to educate myself.
YouTube University.
I went to YouTube University.
Yeah, I had to see if it educated me.
Do you really feel like talking about hashtags today?
No, I don't feel like talking about hashtags today.
No, why?
Well,
I did all this study and they come in changes.
You didn't get the memo.
Because when we got, how can you say this? When we got here today, it was like, we didn't want to do the show today.
Yeah.
You know, we were texting each other. She was like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. And I was like, you know what? Me neither.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a weird moment.
It was a weird morning. Like, it wasn't even about the show per se.
It's called lazy.
No, it wasn't lazy. It's crazy how we determine how we're going to set out the day, because we didn't feel like, we were kind of just feeling down and ugly. But then we thought, no, we can do this. And he's sending me scriptures and I'm listening to gospel music. And yeah.
So we're getting ourselves pumped up and stuff because it was weird. It just woke up like a funk.
And me, I woke up great. I feel. He
right woke up and did all his homework.
That's a topic right there. How people could wake up feeling one way, and I woke up feeling great because I got him all week telling me, you better study, you better know what hashtags is. And
but now I have more energy than both of them combined.
Yes. Now she's like, because she had her coffee, she's all amped up. So, it's just one of those things that, yes, our topic is still going to be hashtags, but at the same time, it's like, we were kind of...
How do you get out of a funk?
You know what I've learned is you got to move fast. You have to because sometimes, when you get into bed, you get up slow. So I've heard that your day is slow. But if you get out of bed and you just jump up. So what I did is, as I started getting into that funk, I started to do everything fast. To kind of get myself going,
Yeah.
And then I put music on, so I started getting a little more hyper. And
I get up every morning and I pray and I meditate. I make my coffee, and I have specific spots here in the house that I select for my place to do my thing in the morning. But this morning I couldn't even do that. I couldn't get out of bed.
I think it has to do with the weather too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It is June gloom.
It is.
It's the weather too, but I mean, it depends.
And then it's mental
your attitude.
Choice.
Your attitude.
You gotta say, I'm gonna get up today and I'm gonna do this. Hashtag get it.
Hashtag get it.
I mean, that's the point.
There it is.
Hashtags. You could make a hashtag for everything. Anything. Yes. Maybe later on, what we'll do in the show, we'll come up with some crazy hashtags, and we'll literally look them up to see if somebody literally created a hashtag.
Have you tried to hashtag your name?
No, I haven't.
Or look up yours?
No, I didn't.
Mine is powerful. I'm just saying.
Oh my
Go on,
God.
Janet Jackson.
I was just trying to learn. I was just trying to learn how to do hashtags just to see what it does.
No, I looked it up. I even looked it up.
Hashtag JR is big.
Oh yeah, hashtag. Yeah, of course it is.
Because it stands for Janet Rodriquez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's not vain.
No.
So hashtags, first of all, to understand a hashtag, you got to understand what social media is. What social media is: websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. So social.
Give us a layman's term of that.
Basically a place where we could go and be fake.
Oh no.
Or what I got here is hashtag is label. The label is used for social media sites that make it easier and to find a person or information.
Right, yeah. Think of hashtags as a way to connect social media content.
Almost as a search engine. So it almost, if you're going to search something, by the more hashtags that name or word has attached to it, it just puts you out there into the World Wide Web a lot larger.
Yep.
So it serves its purpose for branding and marketing.
Yeah, yes. But the problem with people is, well, let's get into it. I mean, we do social media management. And the problem with that is it's cool in a sense, but most people create their own hashtags and then they expect that it's going to go viral.
Right.
But it doesn't, because you're creating a hashtag and no one knows who you are, or no one's ever heard of your hashtag.
It takes time to build a hashtag.
It takes time to build it. Unless, that's why I always suggest to people, when I do hashtags is jump on other people's hashtags. Even though it doesn't affiliate with anything you're doing,
right?
It's just good to put a hashtag in there so that.
But there's so many dynamics to a hashtag, such as what platform you use it on.
Yeah,
it's different on Instagram versus on Facebook.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
And I know
It's very different.
I feel like it came from. It's more for Twitter as far as I was researching.
It come for Twitter.
Well, that's a question too. Do hashtags work on Facebook?
No, they don't, because I'm a Facebook guy, and I never really, to be honest with you, understood what the hashtag until I read up on Twitter and Instagram.
No, until this show,
really, because I started realizing okay, it's you get more audience, 12.6% more engagement compared to one without a hashtag.
Okay, so what's your answer? Do hashtags work for Facebook?
I don't think hashtags work for Facebook. I believe it's only for Instagram and Twitter. Because I do put a lot of hashtags in our Facebook posts, but
to me, it's just little highlight blue things.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody really clicks them, but you do it because you just don't know. Some people might be bored. Click the hashtag.
Okay, because I'm the marketing expert and the social media manager, and I've had to really, really study this stuff. It does not work. You're correct. However, it does work if you have a Facebook business platform. Yes, it does work. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Just a FYI, our show is very informative with information.
Informative. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I started looking at what are the top 10 hashtags. We got.
They change every day.
Right. No, because everything changes every day.
So what did you Google this?
Real quick before you start, legally you can't own a hashtag. Just FYI. I just had to say that.
No, the reason why I knew he was doing his research with hashtags is because
you should see all of the study he has over here.
I know.
I have visual to his notes, and
I know. Look at yours.
I'm pretty scared. I don't need notes because I do this for a living.
Yeah. But I have hashtags that
hold on.
with typos.
I know, but hold on. I wanted to say it because he started going to our posts and hashtagging his name.
See if it worked.
I was like, look at this guy.
Jimmy is a big hashtag.
I know, but it was just funny because
Jimmy G camera. I was trying to hashtag it.
I see the hashtag. I see the hashtag. It was funny.
See, I didn't know that you have to pick a name.
Camera is a very good hashtag.
Yeah. See, thank you.
Canon is a good hashtag. Nikon is a great hashtag.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I did these top 10s yesterday. Okay.
Yesterday. I bet you if you do that today, they're gonna change.
Well, no. Well, these are based on everyday hashtags.
Okay,
I googled to make sure everyday hashtags people are using that have millions and millions of hashtags under it.
And what are they?
It's number one is love.
Love is big.
Love is always big.
In the millions.
Insta good.
Is in the billions.
Photo of the day.
That is billions.
Fashion.
I think that's millions.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, you got it? Happy.
Millions.
Where'd you go? Do cute.
Why those
TBT. Not EBT, but TBT.
Like for like,
and follow me. So you got the you got the same list.
Yeah, we got the same list.
I just picked the top 10 because, dude, it was so those are good hashtags. Those are if right now. I mean, people are always looking for love, I guess. So they're
and then the shorter the hashtag, the better.
Let me ask you this: why are certain words good hashtags? That's what. Explain to me, or explain to the audience.
And then the other dynamic is that the hashtag in the morning, the same hashtag in the morning, may be worth a lot more than it in the midday and in the evening. There's so many dynamics to hashtags. It's not just let's just throw a hashtag up there. You have to know when that hashtag is good for, what day of the week, what hour of the day, and what the content is. So there's a lot to just a hashtag, but. Hashtag just means it's a popular word. That's why love is good, sex is good, Insta is a billion one. But so there's a lot of dynamics. So it's just a powerful, popular word. It's all it is.
So before this hashtag, it was just pound to me on the phone. The signal was just pound, and then who created?
I'm glad you didn't say tic-tac-toe though.
No, who created? Who created the hashtag sign for Twitter?
It came from Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it came from Twitter.
It totally was
born. It did come from Twitter. Yeah, so some tech guy. I was reading on it. Some tech guy came from Twitter and stuff, and but that's a good thing. I mean, what's crazy is that how social media has made it easier for you to find certain things online. To where back in our day, there was no there wasn't any of this. I mean, our first thing was MySpace.
Yeah.
You know, so that was and you were so happy you could create your own.
I was too young. I didn't have a MySpace.
No?
She said she was too young.
She's 21 now.
Yeah. She's the youngest one out of all of us.
Yes. Salud.
But we didn't have any type of platforms like this. So it's crazy. Like I mean, you could be going through something, create a hashtag, and that's what I want to do. In a little bit, I want to look it up because I know like we could be talking and just think of something and create a hashtag, and I bet you it's already there.
Yeah.
There's millions of them, millions and millions of them. But yeah, we're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But we're learning.
But hashtags definitely serve a purpose for branding and marketing your business, yourself.
Yeah.
You know, your show, whatever.
So what would be the hashtag for our show?
Hashtag JR and the crew.
Oh, okay.
But
so
because
wait, hold up.
nobody knows us, and that's not popular right now. That's good to start branding.
Yes.
That. But what would you use in replacement?
What would you
of that?
attach it to?
Right.
Hashtag podcast. A podcast. New podcast. There's new podcast, all those type of words so that they could see us and we could pop up on the feed that people are also doing podcasts and stuff.
So for you folks out there, it's hashtag JR and the crew.
Yes.
So we need you to hashtag JR and the crew.
Repost our stuff. Hashtag.
And repost. Yes. Repost.
I was looking up this thing and it was different hashtags. And so I was like looking some popular ones, but typos with the hashtag.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 7 of them.
Dude,
so,
they got the same stuff, huh?
So I'm gonna read you 7 of them.
You
so
guys must have did your homework together. You
We
see,
did.
I have no notes.
I don't know.
We cheated.
But okay, I have this one. Hashtag career-ending Twitter typos. And I'm gonna read you what it says.
But that's too long.
No, it's
No.
my dog is super friendly and loves getting rubbed by children, but he meant to say my dog, and it was my. These are career ending Twitter.
Let us pray.
No, because you got to make sure what you post. Because sometimes you post something, you're like, oh, these freaking phones just do it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, God.
And I
Well,
noticed
Siri has a mind of its own.
Yeah, that's okay. Perfect. You said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one too.
Hashtag my sex life movie titles. Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay. Hashtag inappropriate funeral songs. Adele, Rolling in the Deep.
Oh.
Hashtag geek pickup lines. Hey baby, want to come back to my place and upgrade my floppy hard drive to a hard drive?
What the heck?
Where is he getting these from?
The
Hashtag
internet. My
He's
goodness.
getting these off of
Hold up.
nerd.com.
Hold up. Hashtags mislead lyrics. My then 5th grader used to sing "Gimme the Beef Boys to free my soul." Eventually, I had to stop her without details. So those, like, you have to make sure.
She's turning you out. Oh,
I'm
man.
done. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
turn
done.
off your iPad, honey. It's okay.
I'm done.
Turn off your iPad.
But I started realizing, especially on Instagram, dude, if you don't put the right stuff, you can't really edit on Instagram. I don't know how to edit. I
You
couldn't
can
edit my
edit.
post.
You can
You
edit
can edit
Your
your
post? See, I'm new to this guy.
Dude, that's why we're meeting after. So we
Yeah.
can kinda
Okay.
And we're hiring. We're hiring a social media manager for our show. So
Yes.
if you know of anybody, we are hiring.
Yeah, I looked up right now. I looked up JR, hashtag JR, because I wanted to see
I told you how many.
3.3 million.
I told you JR's a good
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
Don't listen to me. I know nothing.
So,
You
okay,
don't.
let me ask you
No,
this.
hashtag Janet.
Oh, God. Let's see. She better not beat me.
Yeah, she's big. Thank you, Janet Jackson.
Let's see here.
Use hashtags that fit your brand.
Yes. Yes. 237,000.
That's big one, see?
No, but
Wah,
mine's 3
wah.
Yeah, yours is billion. Yeah, because it's junior, not JR.
But you do have Janet Jackson with.
I told you.
Yeah, look at that.
I told
You have to keep hashtags short and memorable,
Hashtag
right?
Jimi. Short, yes.
Short like me and memorable like me.
196,000.
So they're the bottom of the total.
And you have a lot of Jimmy, because you spell his name. His name's not Jimmy.
Yeah,
Why?
which you
That's
spelled
what you
it
keep
wrong
doing. It's
the other day.
Jimmy, like Jimi Hendrix, and you have a lot of Jimi Hendrix stuff.
No, pull up Jimmy.
But
Why
that's
don't
not
you
my
spell
name.
your name correctly?
That's not my name.
What do you mean?
I was born. My mom named me after Jimi Hendrix.
Well, your mom should be on the show.
Jimi.
How many?
977,000.
Oh.
I'm still in the bottom.
No, you actually are number 2.
Oh.
You beat me.
Not me though.
Well, JR, because JR is like, you got the Mexican Junior, mijo, come here.
Yeah.
Junior, I'm gonna name you Junior.
It stands for Janet Rodriguez.
I don't know what to name my son. I'm just gonna name him Junior. Come here, mijo.
Junior. It's Junior.
Junior.
I don't know why, but it has a lot of Asians. There's just a lot of Asians. I'm like, what's going on?
Anyway,
What the
so
heck?
hashtags are very, very important.
So let me ask you this: why do you have
Study them.
to capitalize every word so this way people can understand?
That actually affects I can't say this word very correctly, but the algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yes. So that's what that does. And that is a very big secret that nobody knows and nobody really promotes. But if you do that,
Right.
it just affects the algorithm and then attacks the whatever it is that you're doing. And so it helps with content viewers.
Yeah. So real quick, guys, we're gonna look at some more hashtags because I want to find some real funny ones. So we'll be right back, and we're gonna find some good hashtags.
What's cracking? It's Noel G. Check it out. You watching JR and the crew in the spot. So stay put. That's what's up.
Thank you for coming back to join us on our show. And so we're going to talk about, we were talking about why hashtags are important for your specific need. Because if you have a furniture store, if you have a clothing line, if you have whatever it is that you have, the hashtag has to be specific to your branding purposes. However, it's also good to piggyback on the large hashtags that are available. So Jimmy, do you know why it's important?
No, I don't.
He really doesn't.
Can you tell me?
We're going to teach him today.
Yes.
Do you know why it's important?
Yes, but I'm gonna let you share.
Oh gosh.
Today's your show.
No, it's
yes,
not.
It is because you're
that
the
why I'm sitting in the center?
Yes, because you're the marketing manager.
Look at her. Oh my gosh.
So tell me.
Okay, so it's very important, not only because it helps to put your brand in the world, in the internet, specific to what it is that you're doing, but more importantly, because it starts a trend with your brand.
That's right.
So let's say you create a plant and you want this plant to be recognized because it's a multicolored plant per se.
Correct.
So now you want to hashtag plant, hashtag colors, hashtag Home Depot, hashtag, nurseries or whatever the case is, because you want to now start dumping your plant into the larger picture of what's out there.
That's good.
That's the idea.
She's good.
That's a good. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. And I just came up with 4 hashtags. You see how quick? So you have to get very, very creative. But most people don't have that creativity.
Right.
And that's not to say here nor there. That means you specialize on plants. I specialize on social media. So I am trained to develop those quick hashtags. And that's why you hire social media managers.
And I just want to say this. Yeah. This show's about hashtags, but as she was talking, I was just kind of thinking, you know what? There's been a lot of different companies that, would try to hire, what Junior does, social media, and then what you do. And by you saying that, people just think just posting it on Instagram. Okay, not people, me.
Right.
I just thought just posting it on Instagram and that's it, or Twitter or Facebook. But, I mean, you've taught me a lot. And now being here with you, when you're saying that, I'm like, man, like that's why social media management is so important, and these billion-dollar companies are spending almost 6 figures on social management, social media management because of that.
Exactly.
And I understand now why you do all these hashtags, because you got this whole world. Like I was watching Reckless Ralph with my son, and Reckless Ralph 2, he goes into the internet. And he goes into all this, and then so my son grabbed my phone. He goes, "Dad, is that what everybody's doing?"
Yeah.
And now that you say that, I was like, because they had the little Twitters and the little thing, So
it's very important.
Wow, it's interesting.
It's working smart
it's
and
millions of
efficiently versus social media can be fun for our younger generation, but it serves a purpose in business. That's what it's designed to do, for branding purposes. So it's working efficiently and smart.
Let me ask you a question. What about an artist, an artist that sings and he wants to get his stuff on platform? Not if he does music videos, but if he's just an artist and he wants to get himself out there. Does that still apply?
Yes,
Absolutely.
of course. Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, he has to like be posting basically daily.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that the type of genre that he's in, he needs to hashtag those people. Like if he's gangster rap, he's hashtagging Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. If he's the mumble rap, all that stuff, he's doing all those. I forgot their names, but
that's my number 2. Hashtag that fits your brand.
Exactly. See, so you hashtag those things because people are always looking in those areas. I mean, companies spend millions and millions of dollars just to make those hashtags go viral because they want to, people to find their brand in there. Right. And it's all about likes. It's all about likes and stuff. So that's just, people are doing that.
I met a person.
And then what's trending, it changes every single day. So you have to really, it takes a social media manager to find out what is trending almost every hour of the day because it changes. I mean, like we can hear a breaking news and all of a sudden that's trending, or, somebody can die, unfortunately, like when Kobe did. That was trending for weeks, know. So a lot of that plays into account.
I met a person that worked for Facebook in Santa Monica, and she said, I go, oh, what do you do? She says, I look for hashtags. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, she's 24 years old and she looked for hashtags. So I'm thinking in my head while I'm talking to her, I'm like, look for hashtags. I didn't understand. I was like, now that you say that, she's 8 hours a day looking, because I mean, you could spend hours on your phone. My son spends hours playing his iPad, and we have to tell him to stop.
It's a job, especially when you're looking for trending topics. Remember, the East Coast opens up 3 hours ahead. So I'm up at 6 a.m. finding, okay, what's trending today that we can pull.
Yeah, she is up early. She's texting me.
Yeah. Because you have to, it's like the stock market. You've got to find out what's trending for that day. What are we going to use for hashtags for that day?
No, it's very important. I mean, that's what it's all about.
So if you have any questions, it would be cool if you guys want to ask us, go ahead and message us, DM us, put a comment.
Yeah, put a comment.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he will address them. He will.
No, both of them will. Don't have me address it, because the only thing I'm going to do is, Google says. But if you can't find a question or an answer from Google,
YouTube University.
You can talk to her.
University.
And then JR.
and then Jan.
Everything's out there. Everything's out there.
I charge though.
Oh, she charged.
She's I can't believe we're talking about this right now. I'm gonna hit you later. We're done.
I'm giving up all my secrets.
No, but let me tell you this though. It's like one person said, you got to get that person that lays the egg, the golden egg. Yeah. And you guys are the golden egg. If you guys know social media, you could talk, you could see it, Google it. Like me, I'm a perfect example. I Google it, but doesn't make, if you have to know it, internalize it, because if you don't internalize it, or if you don't get somebody that knows it, then literally whatever you're trying to promote, it's not going to go nowhere.
Well, the one thing I learned is this. This is the reason why I'm not afraid to share information, is because 99% of the people are not going to use it. And I've learned that. And honestly, it's...
I'm the 99.
No, and it's really true. I've seen it. I mean, I've given people literally advice step by step on how to do hashtags, social media.
But I don't think you share all your information. You're
very
careful.
You don't.
You're very
I don't share my information with people that know how to do stuff too.
You're very strategic. No. I have asked you 1,000,001 questions. You're like, wait, I'll show you. And you're like, 2 weeks later, remember you were supposed to show me, and then you have amnesia.
Well, because we're in the same industry, No, but I mean, when it comes to, like, right now we're sharing information. Yeah. We're not going to get in detail of our secrets, but we are going to share the vague information about what it in details to do what we got to do, because we know businesses out there, companies out there, artists, everybody. You just don't have the time to do what we actually do. Yeah. I mean, even for the podcast.
And it's different for everything. Like, Facebook has its own situation. Instagram is so different. Twitter, YouTube, and then there's your website. If you have a website, there's your website and how you attract traction onto your own personal website. I mean, there's a whole skill.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take one more break. We'll be back.
Why are you kicking me, Jimmy?
Oh, because I'm telling you, we gotta take a break.
He's kicking me over here. I'm gonna pack your Bluetooth at the ankles.
We'll leave it at that. We are back.
Yo, check it out, man. It's JRod Cannon from Where the Sidewalk Ends on All Access Broadcasting. I'm here to remind you to watch JRod and the Crew. I'm gonna be watching every Thursday, 8 o'clock. Be there.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are talking about hashtags, something that I didn't know, but today I know a little bit more than I did yesterday.
He's getting educated, and it's a good thing.
If we could educate, then we could prevent. The words of JR.
Is that your word?
Yeah, I came up with that a while ago.
I like that though. If you think about it,
You guys scare me.
You should be scared. No, but we were talking about hashtags, but at the same time with the hashtags, we were talking about social media because it's all entwined. You know, the hashtags come from the social media platform, and there's a lot of people out there that wanting to start their businesses, even a podcast. They're in the music industry, whatever, and they just don't know where to start with their social media. Yeah. Now, when we're talking off real quick, you did say about websites. So I'm going to get to that real quick because I know we have some time. So me personally, because of the way things have gone, I don't think, or for myself, believe that websites are still relevant. But I want you to get your take on it because I'll go. Because I believe right now people, and the studies that I've done, that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, once they're on those platforms, they do not want to leave those platforms. They're on those platforms for that reason.
Oh, I like this.
Right now.
So
I like this.
And I've looked at it because I've been on Facebook and I've seen people, you know, they're scrolling. Look at her.
She's ready.
They're scrolling and they don't want to click to go out because they're there.
Exactly.
You know, because like for instance,
I do agree with you there, but I'm gonna.
So that's my point. So because we're talking about websites and everything, so I'm big on social media. I believe if you were to get a website, she's gonna have her own opinion there, but I believe social media. Get your social media down.
Totally.
Unless you're e-commerce, get a website, of course. But other than that, go ahead.
Well, that's what a website is for, because not necessarily a website as your domain to promote yourself. However, if you have social media and you're selling a product, you need to send them to where they can buy your product.
Okay, e-commerce.
So a landing page for your website creates that capability so your consumer can easily buy your product. So for example, I do social media for a lot of restaurants. Nobody wants to touch a menu anymore because of the COVID-19, right? So we have now these barcode menus on your table, and you scan it with your own germ phone and you put it on the barcode. But guess what? What that barcode does is now sends this consumer to the menu on the website.
It's true.
Hello.
It's true. We just they did it. We just scanned it. Boom, it popped up.
Exactly. And then now what? Well,
I gotta get used to it though because I didn't really like it.
Okay, so
I like tangible.
I like tangible. Marketing. Guess what that does to a marketing expert?
Tangible paper.
Well, we can have one for you too, but guess what that does to a marketing expert?
What?
That makes me really, really excited because what we're doing now is when you scan the barcode, it's going to pop up and say, would you like to receive promotional items in the future? Would you like to celebrate your birthday in the future? So you click yes, then you see the menu. Guess what that does? Creates a database for myself with everybody's phone numbers. So when we send weekly blasts about specials and promos, we got their information.
You gotta get with Janet, dude. Okay,
I'll just stick to my MySpace.
Just saying.
No, that's good. You know what? This actually became a really good segment.
I'm glad I got out of bed.
For you guys feeling in the funk, you guys came with the funk. With the funk.
I'll make sure that we're not just doing it
with the funk. With the funk.
Hold on.
With the funk. So if you're having a funky day, just go through your day and it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Hashtag funk. That's actually a good hashtag.
Hashtag funk.
I'm gonna look you up.
I am telling you, hashtag funk is a good one.
If you're having a funky day, it's gonna be okay. A yay.
Funk 8.2 million.
Hello, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna put a funk on this one.
Hashtag all access broadcasting.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it ended up being a good. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, you know, if you don't feel like doing something, you just gotta step out and do it. You know, and that's what it's about.
That's when we really have to do it. We don't feel like it.
We don't feel like it. I mean, we came in today. We're talking about. And I know that's our expertise and stuff of what we do, production and social media. And we gave you guys some insight on what to do. And if you take it, you know, good. If you don't, give us a call. We'd love to help you guys out.
We'd love to help you out.
You know, that's what we do anyways. We do the social media management.
It's
social media
affordable.
Yeah, it's affordable. Videos, editing. We do all the good stuff. So once again, you guys have anything to say before we
if you guys need social media, give me a call and then I'll call them.
Hashtag JR and the crew. Like us, follow us,
Yes.
and subscribe to All Access Broadcasting and JR and the crew.
So thank you guys once again for tuning in. We will see you guys. Like our social media platforms like Janet said, and get connected with us today.
Peace out.